everyone, my name is Miranda and today I'm here to review the season 4 premiere of Gotham, and I have to say, Gotham, it didn't wow me like I feel like they were making it seem, and I feel like even the fact that like Bruce is now taking the steps towards becoming Batman and even Selina is taking the steps towards becoming Catwoman, like it just doesn't feel like the stakes are any higher. And I think the issue with them is like season premieres generally is like good because it's kind of a reset. So like if you really hated the last season or something that happened, then like okay, now it's gonna be new stuff is happening. And even this I think was like 3 months after the season 3 finale. But my issue with Gotham is I just feel like every time they reset something, it's just treading on old material that's always been there and like just has already been dealt with. So like for example, Jim being the only good cop that's like willing to not go along with Penguin's licenses and actually arrest people and try and play it, and he gets beat up. It wasn't there like a scene, I swear, in like 1 or 2 where he got beat up for not going along with what Fish was wanting or something like that. So it was just like nothing was new about it. And then he even had a line that was like, there are still some good cops left, we just have to inspire them. And I'm like, didn't you like literally say this in season 1 and season 2? I just feel like it's just getting boring, him being like the only good cop and him constantly being called out for it, because at a certain point a reasonable human being would be like, I wash my hands of this. Like I just feel like it's never explained well enough why Jim is like, yes, I must do it for Gotham. Because like if you want to be a moral person, that's great, but move to Metropolis, move to Star City. Like you don't need Gotham. Like I don't understand what his connection is. They need to explain that better, because now it's just getting frustrating where you're like, no one would stay in this environment for this many times. I think that's what's frustrating the most. Like I honestly just started like fast forwarding the parts where someone was like, Jim, you can't do this, and Jim's like, it's my job, I'm a police officer. I don't know why I made him Southern. It's just my anger is coming out, I guess. But I just feel like it's annoying that that's going to be the retread, because that's literally every single season is Gotham is falling apart, the cops are crooked. Like can we start cleaning it up a bit, you know? Like I just think it doesn't feel new or exciting. It's good, don't get me wrong, I liked it, but it's season 4. It's time to like take some steps to get us away from what season 1 felt like, you know, and make it feel fresh and make it feel new. The new thing-ish, I guess, was that we actually got Jonathan Crane coming back and coming into the Scarecrow. Now I have mixed feelings on this, because I was excited to see the Scarecrow come back since like they've been teasing it since season 1, but at the same time I just really feel bad for Jonathan Crane. Like I feel like he's someone who like had he gotten the proper mental help that he needed, he could have lived a normal life. So like it makes me sad watching him, because you could see he could talk normally, he functioned pretty normally, like he did draw that scarecrow and he did, you know, was super scared of scarecrows. But you just get him some medication that can like lower the stimulation of the amygdala and get him some nice, probably slow exposure therapy and some cognitive behavioral therapy, and I feel like he would be able to live a somewhat normal life after a period of time. Even though he did, like, he was okay with his dad like killing people. So I guess, you know, maybe that we would have had to work out, because like at first I was like, why is he in Arkham? And then I was like, oh yeah, he did aid and abet a criminal, so oops. This is my thing with the villains. I never feel bad for them, because like I just don't. Like I just think like Penguin, like I'm not a fan of Penguin. I just think he's a bad dude and he annoys me. Nigma, not a fan of Nigma. Like I don't like the villains. I always root for the heroes. That's just me. I know other people like love Penguin and that's cool. But for Jonathan, it's like I felt bad for Jonathan, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna like Scarecrow. Like at this point it's like Jonathan's gone, like he said, and it's just Scarecrow. So, you know, I'm okay with that, and that, like, this doesn't mean, like, oh, I love Scarecrow. Like, I'm excited to see what Scarecrow brings. The TV just moved, and that freaked me the F out, like, the screen. I'm excited to see what Scarecrow brings, even though at the same time it could be, like, a rehash of just, like, everyone's fears. Even though that man at the bank had the weirdest freaking fear ever. Like, why does no one have, like, spiders or sharks or something? Like it always turns into this like thing, and I'm like, why? Like no one just has a fear of like elevators or something like that. So I really don't want Bruce to get sprayed with the fear spray though, because I will cry if I have to see him like relive not being able to save his parents. That will make me cry so much. But I'm excited because I think it's an interesting villain. It's cool that we're having someone, a bigger arc of someone who's not Penguin or Enigma or Freeze or Strange. You know, I'm excited to see what this brings to the table. And I also really am excited for Bruce's storyline. I didn't like his storyline in season 3 all that much. I just felt it was like super like Oliver Queen-esque from Arrow. Was it season 4 when he got super broody? But I like that now he's like, this is what I'm doing. Like, this is what I want to do to help my city. And I think he's becoming a lot smarter about it, which is cool because, you know, before, like, Bruce just used to like tell it like it is and be like, blah, blah, blah. But like, I like that now he knows how to manipulate things more and kind of work his way into situations like we saw with Penguin, even though he kind of blew the whole thing when he was like, don't kill those people, turn them into the cops. I was like, really, Bruce? You couldn't fix that in any other way? Like, I want to go with you and see what happens, then like punch them in the throat when they're not looking or something. Like, it was bad. But like, I was impressed when he manipulated Penguin in the beginning to be like, oh, who makes the cards and stuff like that. Like, that was really good of Bruce. And then Bruce and Selina, my OTP on this show, of course, were so cute. I like that they kind of made amends, I guess. I feel like they're still not as close as they once were, and they might not get back to that. I don't want to say never, but like for a little while. But I really, really loved Bruce and Selina's scene on the roof when he apologized, and she was kind of like, I think, not impressed, I don't know what the word is, but just like surprised that he actually apologized and admitted that he was being a douche, because I feel like she kind of was like, oh, this is it, this is when I lose because I feel like she was kind of like, this is it, this is when I lose Bruce, and he turns into like every snooty rich kid that I know, you know. So I think it was really nice. And then the fact that he could also get up on the roof, like, I love too, you could see, like, I don't know if she was just nervous because Bruce was around or because she's still like new at this, but her foot was like shaking when she was walking on the ledge, like she wasn't perfect at it. And I like those little details because A, it makes it seem like Bruce throws her off kilter a bit, which is cool that they kind of can do that for each other. And then B, that she's also still new at this. Like, she's still becoming Catwoman. She's not the Catwoman we know, even though, man, she took those guys down in the alley, and I was like, you go, girl. Oh, can we also talk about Ivy for a sec? I feel like I'm still so confused on Ivy's, like, purpose right now, but, like, why did she get mad at Penguin when he was like, so you never trust the GCPD? And then she was like, here you go, Penguin, and then just, like, turns the lights off. I was like, I thought she was gonna, like, let the fear gas go, which would have been a lot cooler. But she just, like, all of a sudden turned tail and, like, ran. And I was like, wait, who are you going to work? Like, I'm assuming she's going to go to Tabitha and Selina, but Tabitha and Selina are working for Penguin now. So I don't know, like, why she got so mad. And then also where she's planning on going. Like, I just don't know. But I think it was good. And my favorite parts, again, are definitely the Bruce origin story and the Selina origin story and how they're working together. And even Tabitha, how she's helping Selina is really cool. And I just don't really care for the Penguin part of it or Jim's part of it. Like, and this fear gas, I don't know, this fear gas is gonna be interesting. Could get annoying super quick if people keep getting sprayed with it, but right now I'm interested to see. And that costume is so cool. They did a really good job with that. So if you saw the premiere of season 4 of Gotham, please feel free to leave your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Also leave any predictions you have for the season, stuff you want to see, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel down below to make all sorts of new videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!